Calabogie Motorsports, a name that is quickly becoming renowned, not just in the racing world and driving enthusiast world, but just on the end of people's tongues all over the place. Everybody's talking about this place. We're with Perry Bortolotti, who is a racer who will be in the GT3 Cup Challenge this weekend. How are you this morning?
Good, thank you.
Yeah, every day that you can race is a good day, right?
You got that right.
So, Perry, tell me a little bit about, let's get a quick background on what got you into racing. Because it seems like a high adrenaline, exciting sport, and a lot of people might think of it as a very, very risky sport, but that might not always be the case.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't say so. I mean, it's actually very safe by standards with cars today. So,
yeah.
No, just the exhilaration of driving a car properly on a racetrack is what it's all about.
Yeah, and that's part of it. So when you were younger, you were just a gearhead, you were into cars all the time, and it just transited to that?
Exactly, from the, my earliest memories all the way through up, and then eventually it develops into something like this. So.
Yeah. So I think the first time someone gets in a race car, and whether they're doing a hot lap with a professional beside them or have an instructor next to them, there is a lot of fear and a lot of adrenaline that goes on. But eventually, you learn the science of driving, right?
Right, exactly. I mean, that's the whole thing. Is eventually everything happens very quickly, but over time things slow down. Just like a professional athlete, things happen in slow motion for them. So.
They say baseball players see the ball and it's bigger than than normal people would see it for them, right? Because it's slower. Those corners don't come flying up at you as quickly as somebody who's just starting out.
No, exactly.
All right. Well, okay. So talk to me. This behind you is well, tell me about your Porsche first of all.
Well, this is a 2010 GT3 RS, and this particular car was homologated for the GT3 Cup race series.
Okay.
World Porsche developed.
Excellent.
So, in order to race them and campaign them in Le Mans, they had to have so many street versions of them. So there's a limited production version of that exact car.
Horsepower?
450 horsepower.
Awesome. Now, you've got a second car for the actual race that's coming up this weekend, right?
Right, that's correct. That's the race car version, the 2010 Cup car.
Okay, and that's also 450 horsepower, or did you just squeeze a bit more out of it?
450 horsepower as well. It has a sequential gearbox, where this has an H-pattern gearbox.
Yes.
So.
Exactly. No, and it's quite a bit lighter. That's what happens with race cars.
Yeah, there's 400 or 500 pounds difference in weight, which is a lot.
Okay, so this weekend, the GT3 Cup Challenge, it's the first time it's being run in Canada, right? Like there's a Canada Cup
season. That's correct. Yeah.
That is so cool, because usually it's in the States, and you've raced in those.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, and so we're lucky enough to have it here. And what do you think of Calabogie Raceway here, Speedway?
This facility is just beautiful. We're very fortunate to have it in our own backyard. I've been to many tracks throughout North America, and I got to tell you, this is like a premier racetrack. And the surface is smooth as ice. It's absolutely a dream to drive on. And
the actual layout of the course, you think, is very challenging?
It's a very technical track. There's 21 corners in it, and there's a lot of elevation changes. It's very technical.
What can we expect to see on the weekend from all you racers on the weekend?
Hopefully a nice clean race.
Yeah, right. Yeah. No dents, please, right?
No dents, that's it, that's right.
High speed and just a lot of fun for those who love to watch cars go really fast, right?
Absolutely, that's correct.
All right. That's coming up this weekend. The GT3 Cup Challenge at Calabogie. Make sure you grab yourself a lawn chair and come on out and enjoy the races. We'll talk more and actually get in the car and go around on the course coming up on A1.